Revelation chapter 9, verse 1. And the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. Now star fall from heaven, this star is Muhammad. Verse 2. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit, as the smoke of a great furnace, and the sun and the air were darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit. And there came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power, as the scorpions of the earth have power. Now the locusts upon the earth mean, here is the rise of Islam in 612 AD, or Mohammedanism, affecting Syria, Palestine, Egypt and North Africa. Verse 4. And it was commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green thing, neither any tree, but only those men which have not the seal of God in their foreheads. Now should not hurt the grass, or any green thing, or any tree means, the Muslim-backed excursions were to convert as many infidels. These infidels are people who have no religion, or whose religion is not that of majority, to convert as many infidels as possible, rather than killing them. Now trees normally refer to men. Verse 5. And to them it was given that they should not kill them, but that they should be tormented 5 months. And their torment was as the torment of a scorpion when he strikes a man. Now tormented for 5 months, which is 150 days, remembering that 1 day is 1 year, Muhammad and his Arab armies went off to attack the Roman Empire for 150 years, till 762 AD. Verse 6. And in those days shall men seek death, and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. And the shapes of the locusts were like unto horses prepared unto battle, and on their heads were as it were crowns like gold, and their faces were as the faces of men, and they had hair as the hair of a woman, and their teeth were as teeth as lions, and their breastplates were as it were breastplates of iron, and the sound of their wings was as the sound of chariots of many horses running into battle. Now breastplates of iron, the Arabs introduced chain armour to their horses, and they were protected by sheet metal, which made a clattering sound. Verse 10. And they had tails like unto scorpions, and there were stings in their tails, and their power was to hurt men 5 months. And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, which in the Greek tongue hath his name Apollyon. Now Abaddon in the Hebrew means Muhammad, and Apollyon in the Greek means destroyer. Verse 12. 1 woe is past, and behold there come 2 woes more hereafter. And the 6th angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar which is before God, saying to the 6th angel which had the trumpet, Loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. Now the great river Euphrates means that Euphrates was the original home of the Turkish people. Verse 15. And the 4 angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the 3rd part of men. Now in 1062 AD, the Turks came out from Euphrates for roughly 391 years, conquering western Rome, Syria, Palestine and Egypt till 1453 AD, settling down in those places. Verse 16. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them. Verse 17. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. Now fire and smoke and brimstone means the Turks made effective use of gunpowder, in other words guns. Verse 18. By these 3 was the 3rd part of men killed, by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. Verse 19. For their power is in their mouth, and in their tails, for their tails were like unto serpents, and had heads, and with them they do hurt. Verse 20, and the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues, yet repented not of their works of their hands. Now, yet repented not of their works of their hands means this is the papal church not giving in to the demands of the Ottoman Empire, in other words, the Turkish army, or works are in their hands, that they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and of wood, which neither can see, nor hear, nor walk. Verse 21, neither they repented of their murders, nor of their sorceries, nor of their fornication, nor of their thefts. Now, sorceries, 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 23 states, for rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. Now, the Catholic Church, entrenched in religiosity, believed that they were above being shown that they were wrong in their beliefs. No one could bring the popes to task. No one was able to find out what they were up to. This is where they are known as Mystery Babylon. Hypocritically, the Catholic Church made out that anyone going against them were in rebellion, and they were branded as being into witchcraft. There was much fear created among the masses in order to control them during the Dark Ages.